Income check.
Loud and clear. Income check.
Loud and clear. Oh. Okay. And then wait, light, clutch light out. Just say.
Also, avionics. You don't need.
Yes.
Just wait. And then also the transponder.
Yes. Transponders on.
Yeah, so.
This?
Yeah, let's click that. So you could. We can also turn it on with the altimeter or on. But you're gonna see now. It's on on mode, which means the tower only sees our code and our position. But when we click Alt, then we see Alt, and then it's in altimeter mode, altitude mode.
Yes.
So if the tower tells you, hey, helicopter 426, squawk altitude, we click Alt if you forget it. But usually you can also just start it with this button, because then it goes on and it's in the right mode.
Yes.
And also, in case the tower tells you in flight, so you tell them, hey, helicopter 426, 5 mile west, request west Warlow arrival. Then he tells you ident, then we click ident here.
Yeah.
So the transponder, also the other transponder in the other aircraft has ident button.
Okay, continue. Clutch light out, check. Warm out. Circuit breakers. Clean. Okay, 75 check. Engine gauge 1 in the green. Clutch light 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, clutch light out. No problem. Okay, gauge 1 in the green. Or temperatures. Okay, in the green. CHT.
Yeah, so those two are both pretty low. So let's wait a little. But what can we do in the meantime?
Sorry?
What can we do until this is a little higher?
Yeah.
What can we do in the meantime?
No.
What do we normally do now?
We are listening to artists.
Yes, let's do that.
This spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Long Beach Tower, 8 information Oscar, 1553 Zulu, wind 130 at 4. Visibility 9er, ceiling 1200 overcast, temperature 17, dew point 14, altimeter 3000. ILS runway 30 approach in use. Landing and departing runway 30, runway 26 left, runway 26 right. Tower frequency for all aircraft 119.4. Ground and clearance delivery combined on 133.0. Land and short operations are in effect. NOTAMs, use cross crease bird activity immediately seen at Long Beach Airport. Runway 30 approach lighting system out to service. Tower pattern suspended until further notice. Practice approach is suspended until further notice. Advisors contact, you have information, Oscar. Long Beach Tower, 8 information Oscar, 1553 Zulu, wind 130 at 4. Visibility 9er, ceiling 1200 overcast, temperature 17, dew point 14, altimeter 3000. ILS.
Okay.
12 Tango at pad 3, requesting left close traffic.
Okay, we are the information Oscar and visibility 9 and wind 120 and 4, sailing 1200 overcast. We are out temperature 17, dew point 17, altimeter 3000. We are using 30. We are using runway 30, 26 left right, and we are tower use 119.4.
Yes, perfect.
Yes.
Nice. So you can also put in the altimeter settings?
Yes.
Yes, so today all the aircrafts use 1194, that's why just one frequency for everybody.
Okay, and then 2 in the green, 3 in the green, check. Okay, echo drop check. We are dropping 75.
That's okay.
Okay, now 75, both left, 1, 2, drop 4, back to both. Okay, 70, 17 full, left flight, drop 1, 2, down 4, back to box.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, dropping full, and cover hit.
Got there 12 Tango, traffic party runway 26 left for Cessna.
Leish.
Pad 3, clear to land.
I see the Cessna 26 left, pad 3, clear to land, 12 Tango.
Drop check. And a spark clutch check. On the grip. 1, 2, 3. A little split.
Very good.
Okay, 75. Okay, doors close. Okay, and a limit shot. We are the 17. 2.5 to 2.5 and max and 23.4.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Friction off. Oh, cyclic. Okay, friction off. We're circuit breakers, plane check.
35, traffic upwind runway 26 left to Cessna. They're westbound, they're going to be southbound out of 800.
Clutch light 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, clutch light out.
Down, the list is slower. Also, you can, before you go to 100, usually you can put the checklist already on the machine.
Yes.
But you can do it with your right hand.
Could you have control?
No, you can do it with the controls. It's just just important when the RPM is high that your left hand stands on the collective.
Yes, that's right. And then low RPM check. A little collective increase. Okay, enough. Oh.
Yeah, a little slower.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe wait a second. We're a little higher with the collective.
Yes. Okay, enough.
Sure, 35 update on that traffic ahead to your less than a mile. Southbound 1100 climbing Cessna.
Sure, 35.
Okay, lower from check.
And after it's on, you don't have to roll on the throttle, you can just lower the collective.
Yes.
The governor gets it up again.
Okay.
Okay, don't let go of the collective.
Okay, we are pick up.
Okay, take your time. This helicopter feels a little different than the others, not a lot, but a little bit, so just take your time.
Okay. Left full light clear.
And I'll increase the volume a little bit. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Up.
Nice, beautiful pickup.
Okay, and then you're
get a little bit higher.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, we are C tower and right, left. Well, we are to use 30 left side clear, left side clear.
Yeah.
Sure, 35, stand 10 step runway.
Sure, 35, we're going to continue to Pebbly.
Wait a second. Get a little bit higher.
Sure, 35, is that west or south?
Sure, 35, I'm sorry, say again.
Sure, 35, is that direction west or south?
Okay, wait a second.
Yes.
So we're still talking to the sheriff. The sheriff is not
35.
answering.
Do you want a frequency change or do you want to stay this frequency? 35, right, frequency change approved.
35, thanks.
Okay, can you hear the radio is now pretty bad?
Yes.
Wait a second.
762 Hotel Victor, Long Beach Tower, standby.
So we can hear the tower clear, not the other aircraft.
3015 Long Beach Tower, wind call, runway 30.
Got a little higher, we're very close to the ground.
30, clear for takeoff, southwest 3015.
Okay.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 74426 and Maverick Lickets westward low departure with information Oscar.
Helicopter 74426 Long Beach Tower. Departure from Maverick will be at your own risk, hold south of the tower.
departure from Mabley, we Morales, south of tower, helicopter 426. Okay, go.
Not too much forward?
Yeah.
Now a lot of forward. So in the beginning it's just a little bit, right? What's your power?
That's 426, hold south of the tower.
Hold south of the tower, helicopter 426. Still the right pedal?
Yes.
Yeah, so keep the power high, keep the power high. Yes.
Lights are clear, left.
Use a little more collective.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was not clear enough for the tower what you said, so you can speak a little slower, loud and clear that the tower understands it. Because now he asked us again, hey, hold south of the tower.
Yeah.
RV762 Hotel Victor, Long Beach Tower, you're right, 270 is approved. Crosswind set out above 1,500. Nice. Causeway turbulence Boeing 737, departing runway 30, runway 26 right. Clear for takeoff.
Trim strings and a little right pedal. You can keep 60, don't get faster, and keep the power high. Keep the power high until you reach 500. So you always want to reach 500 as soon as you can.
And switch into 2535, Southwest 3050.
3015, right, thank you.
You're turning.
Helicopter 426, West Warlow departure is approved.
West Warlow approved.
West Warlow departure approved, helicopter 426.
Nice, good job. Yeah, usually we would hold over this road here, right?
Yes.
So over there, but now we get the clearance. Nice, beautiful altitude, beautiful airspeed.
Oh. Left side clear, left side clear.
Yeah, just make sure you don't get too close to runway 30, so let's turn a little more. A little more airspeed. Nice, good job also raising collective and forward cycling.
Yes.
Very good correlation.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 8312 Tango at pad 3, requesting westward low departure.
Helicopter 12 Tango, verify you have the helicopter a mile west of us, westbound on the West Warlow.
12 Tango, I see the helicopter, he's heading westward.
You can go a little faster as
12
well.
Tango,
Yes.
maintain a bit of separation from that traffic, West Warlow departure approved, pad 3, clear for takeoff.
8312 Tango at pad 3, westward low approved, we'll maintain separation from the helicopter.
Oh, this helicopter is so loud.
Loud?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You mean the radio or the helicopter itself?
Helicopter inside.
Okay.
7500. Fly check. Rear gauge check. 123 in the green. Appears bill. Aux main fury now. All light shout. Taco no green, no yellow. Taco in the green. Cover it, no yellow. Yes. And then we'll go to lever and turn right.
2 Hotel Victor. RV2 Hotel Victor, free change approved.
Yeah, maybe I can bring in a little bit more power and we get to 500. We're a little bit low. But in general, it's always good to fly high because it's safer. Just in Long Beach, we cannot go over 500, right? Because of the fixing.
We are over the lever and we are climbed to 700.
Yes, very good.
And then frequency change?
Yeah, you can maybe already prepare the next frequency.
Yes. Okay, we're and then
but let's maybe first do the turn and the climb a little.
November 998 Charlie Mike Long Beach Tower. Can you accept runway 30 from Delta 2, 8,850 feet available?
Affirm, Charlie Mike.
Charlie Mike, runway 30 Delta 2, taxi via Delta.
Delta to runway 30, Delta 2.
We are frequency 127.5.
We're on westward low departure. We'll be south of river.
You have a lot of time, so it's more important to fly. So let's first go to 700.
Yes.
Fly runway 30, Southwest 378.
If you change the frequency somewhere over there, it's also fine.
Okay.
I mean, if you can do it earlier, but you don't have to. Now, we follow that big highway.
Yeah.
Because the Wardlow is the small road next to the highway,
Who's calling south at the river?
12 Tango at south of the river.
2 Tango south
You can fly over this road, that's okay.
Yes.
Frequency change approved.
Frequency channel for helicopter 426. Okay, we're change. Five.
Stop.
Oh, okay.
Mercury, remarks, density altitude, missing.
Good, let's get a little higher.
Compton Woodley Airport, automated weather observation, 1-6, tree, Zulu, wind, missing, visibility, missing, sky condition, missing, temperature, missing, dew point, missing, altimeter, tree, 002 inches of mercury, remarks, density altitude, missing.
Okay, 3002, but everything else is missing. So you can adjust 3002.
Weather observation, 1-6-5-4 wind, missing, visibility, missing, sky condition, missing, temperature, missing, dew point, missing,
okay, so
altimeter,
you can fly to
002 inches of mercury, remarks, density altitude, missing.
Yeah, so not a very helpful ATIS today, or AWOS.
Yes.
Compton Woodley Airport,
keep the
automated weather observation, 1-6.
Okay, then let's change the frequency.
Zulu, wind, missing, visibility, missing, sky condition, missing, temperature, missing, dew point, missing, altimeter, tree.
Yeah, 0.5123. Ah.
Big difference.
Yes.
Compton Woodley Airport, automated weather observation.
Yes.
Air climb. Ah. Okay. This way is 3 miles out. So 3 miles south.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
about
okay.
3 miles out.
Okay. Come. Attack. First. Compton Terrific Helicopter 74426, 3 miles south. For inbound landing, runway 25 light, Compton.
Nice, good job, good call. Yeah, seems to be pretty quiet on the radio. I still want to look out if there is any traffic.
Yeah.
Also the visibility is not that good.
Yeah, that good.
Yeah, but it's more than good enough for us, but it's not as good as
But
it is
I
usually.
can fly in Korea's visibility, this visibility, but so many fog, haze.
Oh really?
Yeah, because this airport is island. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Then I believe there's a lot of fog, yeah. Also when we look for Compton, you can always look for this
yes, a check.
building, right? Especially when we do later cross country and you come back from the other side, then it's really nice to use this building as a reference.
Yes.
To find Compton. Yeah, airspeed altitude looks perfect. If you want, you can already prepare your landing.
Yes. Gauge 123, the green upper charging, yours enough. Do yellow or light off, talk on the green. Oh, we are fast. Yes. And then the BRC power line, yes, check.
Yeah. And this highway is about 1 mile south.
Yes. Compton Terrific Helicopter 426, so 1 mile south. Entry left downwind, helicopter, Compton. Yes. Stay against the helicopter.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, left side clear, left side clear.
Seven 170 knots, nice. Good turn. Look at the horizon.
Compton Terrific Helicopter 426 on left downwind, runway 26 light, Compton.
25, right?
25,
Yeah.
yes.
We can already check.
26 is wrong beach.
Exactly. We can also check if the runway is free. I don't see anybody, looks good.
Yes, and
also no traffic here.
yeah, and then we're to check again 1 to 3 in the green numbers. Middle first enough, coverage yellow. Okay,
But
light
if
out.
you just checked it 1 mile south, so that's okay.
Okay,
Just the carpet up as well.
Oh yes.
You
Lydius. Oh yeah, oh sorry.
Just a little bit after next time, just to 60 knots.
Yes.
So now we can get a little more airspeed, 60 knots.
Left side clear, left side
clear. Yeah, and you can raise collective a little bit, so it's good that you descend, but we are already pretty low. We still have a lot of time to descend, so you don't have to descend too much. But we have to keep 60 knots now, we are very slow.
Contact air helicopter 426 on left base, loading 25 light, contact.
Nice.
Yellow, clear, Contact air helicopter 426 turning final, loading 25 light, contact.
Yeah, so this turn was a little early, but you in the turn you checked and then you did a little shallower turn, so now it's perfect. So very good adjustment. Just next time you can do it, start a little later, then you don't have to adjust that much. Okay, copy down, good job. Radio call is done, so you can just focus on flying. So how do you feel? Do you feel low or high?
Low.
Yes, so maybe just raise collective, keep the altitude. That's nice, good extension. Nice, very nice and controlled, really good job raising collective very smoothly. Okay, let's check if somebody's behind us.
Okay, left side clear, left side clear.
Okay, nobody there?
Yes. Okay, left side clear, left.
Nice. So on this helicopter, I think you already realized, the collective goes a little down.
Yeah.
And you always have to hold it and need a little more power. That's why when we came now, a lot of times we had too low altitude, right?
Yeah.
Also we descended a little too much. And also a little airspeed, you need a little more. So raise collective forward cycling in general a little more. Okay, let's do another pattern.
Sorry?
Yeah, let's do another traffic pattern.
Perfect, okay. Contact traffic helicopter 426, taking on runway 25 right and left cross traffic, contact.
Nice, good radio call. Yeah. What's your power? It's a little high. Yeah. Okay, so now we are always kind of in the same attitude, right?
Yeah.
But actually we want to do that a little different. I'm going to show you later. And you can keep the power now a little higher.
Yes.
Because now you want to climb as much as you can. You want to reach 700 feet as soon as possible.
5-6 here. Contact helicopter 426, turning left crosswind, runway 25 right, contact.
Forward.
Collective.
So especially on left turns, you really need left and forward cycling.
Yeah.
But you can check that if you look at the horizon. If you keep the 60 knots attitude, because then you can immediately see if the nose comes up, and then you can just apply a little more forward cycling.
Contact helicopter 426, turning left crosswind, runway 25 right, contact.
Nice. Nice, that's a good climbing turn. Perfect 60 knots, very good climb. Good power.
60.
Yeah, so don't lower collective. First 70 knots.
Yeah, yes.
And the little right pedal.
Contact helicopter 426 on left base, runway 25 right, contact. Okay, we are to gauge check.
Maybe
1.
Correction, left downwind.
Correction, left downwind, contact.
Gauge check, yeah.
Okay, gauge check 1, 2, 3 in the green upper zone middle. Aux main fuel enough. Go yellow, all light chop, chop, into green. Okay, we're maintaining. Okay, and then we are forced reduce 16 out. Oh no, carbon 12. Descending now. Left side kill, left side. Captain to the helicopter 426, turning left base, running 25 right, Captain.
66.
Yes.
It seems like this school is pretty busy today.
Yeah.
So maybe on the next one we do a little smaller pattern and land in the middle of the runway. But now we can still land on the runway on the numbers. But maybe on the next one. Yes, that was a nice 60 knots turn.
Yeah.
Also this time we turned a little later, that was really good. Yeah, the angle looks much better than before.
Oh.
Yeah,
so dangerous.
No, that was okay.
Yes.
It's also this needle of the manifold pressure in this helicopter is a little erratic, so sometimes it just jumps a lot. So we'll just wait until it stabilizes.
Yeah, okay.
Let's check if somebody's behind us.
Left side kill, left side. Okay, nobody's.
Okay, I can turn back.
Kill.
Okay, I have controls.
You have control?
I have controls. So make sure before you do a pattern, don't forget to do a gauge check for the takeoff.
Yes.
And then the takeoff itself was a little, you were doing a lot of forward cyclic and then keeping the same attitude all the time.
Yes.
So better is, you wanna first start a little slower with just a little bit of forward cyclic. So I try to imagine I just wanna hover from here to maybe number 25 here.
Yeah.
So just a little bit. And then I don't need that much power. And only when the nose comes up, or it wants to come up, now, then I apply a lot of forward. Okay, and then we keep it down, we use a little more power, look in the end of the runway, and then I have like an 80 knots attitude. And then when I have 40 knots aft cyclic, so then I go really up, you see? So you have really like a push up, okay?
Yes.
Because we were kind of always climbing a little slow without this push, okay? So you want to start a little slower with forward cyclic, and then a lot of forward cyclic like you did, and then 80 knot attitude, and then 60. Okay?
Yes.
Also on the next pattern,
traffic, Sling 928, Mike Papa over the blimp at 1000, entering the downwind.
We try to land in the middle of the runway, okay? Because we don't want to overfly this school over there when it's so busy. So maybe we turn base a little earlier, and then base final, and we land maybe somewhere in. Yeah, maybe a little over there at the taxiway. Okay? So we do a little smaller pattern. Okay, let's do another one. Also, when you turned crosswind, downwind, we lost a lot of airspeed again. So you try to go from 70 to 60, but you always go to 50.
Yeah.
So it's just a little aft cyclic.
Yes.
So make sure you watch the horizon, then 70 to 60 knots altitude. So just a little aft.
Yes.
Okay? So you have controls.
Okay, I have control.
You have controls. Okay, then let's do another traffic pattern.
Yes. Captain Traffic Helicopter 426, taking off on a 25 light, left cross traffic, Captain.
Okay, wait a second, let's do a gauge check.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, the radar vessel below. Here's Ox being enough to yellow or light out.
Entering left downwind for 25 right, common traffic.
Okay, there's another helicopter coming.
Yes.
Traffic,
Okay.
Link 9er,
Then start very slow, a little forward.
The left downwind for runway 25
That's enough, that's enough. A little left pedal. Okay. Just keep it, just wait. And now the nose wants to come up. If you feel the vibrations. Yes, much better. Okay, eyes outside. 40 knots, now a little aft. Yes. Then 60 knots attitude and keep the power high. And trim string centered. So after you reach the 40 knots, it's always 60 knots, high power, more than 23 or about 23, and trim strings. Yeah. Those 3 steps.
Left side clear, left side clear. Contact of helicopter 426, turning left, crosswind, running 25 right, contact.
Yeah, this helicopter.
Helicopter have you inside? Helicopter going to come in behind you on the left downwind for 25 right, common traffic.
Behind we?
So they will come behind us.
Yes,
so you
left
can.
side clear, left side.
Common traffic, 928 Mike Papa, turning left base, 25 left.
Yeah, traffic check.
2,900 driving 5,000. Wind to the southeast bound, any traffic is right.
Yeah.
Contact helicopter 426 on left cross, left downwind, running 25 right, contact.
Nice, good job.
Traffic 928 Mike Papa, turning final for 25 left, contact.
Yeah, this guy is turning final.
Yes, check.
Going to 25 left.
Okay, check 1, 2, 3, covering up the middle, fiercing up,
right downers,
tackle yellows,
into the right downers for
light out, top in the green, okay, move.
Okay, so this time.
Traffic, helicopter 6 southwest, entered left downwind, number 2425 right.
Let's you turn base before this blue field, maybe somewhere here.
Got it. Clear.
Not too much off, that's too much. Left side clear.
Left side clear, left side clear.
Running traffic to the Alpha white and blue Texum. We are 4,500, climbing to 5,000 on the Yucaipa.
Contact of helicopter 426 on left base, running 25 right, contact.
Okay, next time we try to be even more to the left, okay?
Yes. Bravo Data over join the left down in.
Okay, and we're already pretty low, so maybe you keep the altitude for now. Yeah, turn it.
Traffic 928 Mike Papa, clear 25 left, contact.
Contact helicopter 426 on final, close 25 right, contact.
Okay, then actually you can aim for the numbers.
Yes.
Okay, let's check what the helicopter says, where he's gonna land. Don't forget the carpet.
Yes.
So if he lands on 25 right.
Copy, traffic, helicopter 66 on base, turning final for 25 right, copy, traffic.
Yeah, so he's turning final for 25 right. So we don't have a lot of time. So we know he's behind us, right?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you can raise collective a little earlier, then you don't get too low. Okay, let's just take off, and then we do an on-the-go call later. But let's first focus on the takeoff.
Delta traffic is 532 Bravo Delta on left downwind 985 right, confirm.
Yeah, then outside, raise collective. Then you can tell them on the go 25 right for left close traffic.
Sorry?
You can say 426 is on the go on runway 25 right for left close traffic.
Yes. Contact traffic helicopter 426 on the go, left cross traffic, runway 25 right, contact.
Nice, good job. Okay, 60 knots, a little more power. Raise collective a little more power. Okay, this time on every turn, make sure you keep 60 knots.
Yes.
And especially when you reduce the airspeed on downwinds, you don't get too slow, okay?
Yes.
And we turn base this time much earlier.
Contact with helicopter 426, turning left crosswind, landing 25 watts, contact.
Hotel traffic 275,
nice, good turn.
left, base, 925 left, contact.
Okay, they are on base. The other helicopter. On the ground.
Base, to Bravo Delta.
Nice, beautiful turn.
Contact traffic helicopter 426, turning left downwind, landing 25 watts, contact.
Nice, also good climb, good airspeed.
On the go.
Excellent.
Everyone close traffic, 25 right, contact traffic.
Okay, they are on the go. We're over there.
Check.
And the other one should be on final, the fixed wing. Yeah, he's on final.
Yes. Very steeper turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's Maverick. Okay, it's downwind check. Gauge 1, 2, 3. The ground vessel middle. Yes, over the middle. First enough. Low yellow light out. Taco in the green. Result.
Nice.
Okay, so here more extend.
Yeah, maybe somewhere here is a good time to turn.
Yes, we are reduce 60. Now.
Don't watch too much here. Look outside. Okay,
yes.
let's turn.
Okay, let's secure.
Nice, that's a nice turn. 60 knots, keep the attitude.
Contact terrific helicopter, turning left base, runway 25 watt, contact.
Helicopter 426.
Yes.
66 southwest, turning left downwind, 425 right, copy traffic.
Okay. We just go right side there, left side.
Wait
too
a
early.
second, yeah. Make sure you keep descending.
Yes.
Hotel traffic 552 Bravo,
Okay.
the clear.
You can use the middle of the runway, okay?
Middle of running?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the taxiway intersection right in the middle.
Okay, got it. Contact helicopter 426 on final, runway 25 right, contact.
The other guy is on downwind, so we should have more than enough time. Good job on the carpet.
Helicopter 426, 8 my Papa, we're just holding short here. Would you mind if we took off next to you while you guys are doing your instrument check?
Yeah, no problem.
Much appreciated, thank you. Compton traffic, 8 my Papa is taking 25 left close traffic, Compton.
You can extend a little, don't. Let's go to the intersection. To
yes,
the taxi.
okay.
So let's raise collective forward cyclic. Raise. So now we are very short. So when you want to land over there,
yeah.
and you see that, just raise collective. Then also a little forward pressure so you keep the same attitude. Because if you just raise collective, the nose comes up. Okay, let's get a little. We're there on base. Let's turn around real quick. Left side clear. Because there is also another guy taking off. Okay, so we want to wait until this guy takes off.
Yes, check.
And then we have enough time. So you can do the gauge check in the meantime.
Okay, gauge 1,
but
2,
let's first hover a little higher. We are very low again. Yes.
Okay, gauge 1, 2, 3 in the ground pass middle. Spheres enough. No yellow. Taco is green. Full light out.
Okay.
We are traffic helicopter 66 southwest, turning final 425 right, Compton.
Okay, let's take off and tell them left crosswind departure. You can also do on the go call, yeah. So we're gonna go back to Long Beach.
Yes.
So you can say 4 left crosswind departure.
Traffic 928 Mike Papa, turning left crosswind for 25 left, Compton.
Compton traffic helicopter 426 on go. Left crosswind departure. Compton.
Nice. On the go, runway 25 right.
426 Mike Papa,
other than that,
thanks
perfect.
again for the help on that one, appreciate it.
Clear.
Let's say clear, let's say clear.
928 Mike Papa, turning left downwind for 25 left, Compton.
Nice, That's a beautiful turn. 60 knots, high power, good climb. Awesome.
Taking off landing to 5 left, approach traffic Compton.
Okay, you see the tank farm?
Yes.
We just fly straight to the tank farm. Keep climbing to 700.
Contact traffic helicopter 426 on cross wind. We are lost core out Compton.
Yeah. So you could also do one more call over there, but it's okay. Now you said last call, that's good. So you can already think about your next steps.
Yes. We go to and we'll listen to artists and then we'll listen and contact.
Yeah,
tower.
so just make sure you don't get too close to the left.
Yes.
Just fly to the tank farm. Because if we get, especially when the wind is from the west, then we get pushed into Long Beach airspace.
Yes.
So just fly a little more right to the tank farm. Oh yeah, or you follow the road, that's also fine. Yeah, then don't waste time, let's just listen to 80s.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Still dropping.
Traffic 9285 Papa, turning left base 25.
Observation 1718 Zulu.
Change again.
Wind
missing.
Visibility on upwind 9285 left.
75.
Yes.
Copy traffic, helicopter 6 itself on the nose, right for westward traffic. Copy traffic.
Approaching use, landing and departing runways 30, runway 26 left and runway 26 right. Tower frequency for all aircraft 119.4. Advise which runway you request.
Already
All
adjusted.
departing aircraft, contact clearance delivery 118.15 with position and departure point. All ground traffic use 133.0. Land and hold short operations in effect. Notices to airmen. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Runway 30 approach lighting system is out of service. Be advised, Long Beach Airport pattern operations are suspended until further notice due to controller staffing. Be advised, practice approaches into Long Beach Airport have been suspended. Advise on initial contact, you have information Papa.
Information Papa 1144 and
Long Beach Airport information Papa 1653 Zulu, wind calm, visibility 9er, view clouds 1300, temperature 182.14, altimeter 3000. ILS runway 30 approach. Contact number 961 Golf Victor, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear flight.
Can you remember the radio call?
yes, maybe Long Beach Tower helicopter 74426 on
Number 90260 Tango, runway 26 left.
5 miles south. Sorry, 5 miles south or west.
West, yeah.
Request westward low library and pad assignment with information Papa.
Yes, and usually they tell you westward low approved, report 1 mile out.
1 mile out.
Or report 1 mile west or something.
Okay.
Southwest 2161, contact SoCal departure, have a good flight.
South 2161.
Long Beach Tower helicopter 74426, 5 miles west, request westward low arrival and pad assignment with information Papa.
Helicopter 74426, Long Beach Tower, westward low is approved, report 1 mile.
Westward low arrival approved, report 1 mile.
Helicopter 426.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's a little different in Compton, right? In Compton you always say Compton traffic in the end. Here you have to say your call sign again.
Yes. Forgot.
That's okay.
Long Beach Tower 1 Golf Victor, any chance we can go miss to the south?
Nice, good turn.
Number 1 Golf
Just
Victor,
before you turned, you lost maybe 5 knots, but then you saw it immediately. Fly forward cycling again. Good job. Yeah, just remember, in case you need more time or it's very busy on the radio or something, then over there we hold. We just do right circles and hold a little bit. But today we already got the clearance, right? So we don't have to hold. But whenever, it's not just here, it's a general rule. Whenever you need more time, you can just fly circles and hold.
Okay, we can check. 1, 2, 3 in the green up there, so middle. Well, main fuel enough. Go yellow. Okay, all lights out, tower in the green. Okay, fly check. 70.
Number 60 Tango, traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile opposite direction, helicopter L2 indicates 800, contact SoCal departure.
Looking for traffic, contact SoCal departure, 60 Tango.
800.
Helicopter 426, traffic 1 o'clock, 1 mile, turning southwest bound to Cherokee, they're climbing out of 900.
Traffic inside helicopter 426.
maybe let's...
Helicopter 426, pad 43 or 2, clear to land.
Pad 4, clear to land, helicopter 426.
Number 397, contact bro.
That's good, yeah. Just, let's start the descent.
Golf Victor, maintain VFR southbound, contact SoCal 125.35.
VFR southbound 2535, 1 Golf Victor.
But that was a very early clearance for the pad, right?
Yes.
Usually we get it way later.
646 Charlie Bravo, 1 mile south of Gunny on the ILS 30.
Number 646 Charlie Bravo, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear to land.
And so,
30, 646 Charlie Bravo, thank you.
I missed pad 3.
That's okay, pad 4 is also nice. For some maneuvers pad 4 is better, for some maneuvers pad 3. But yeah, today we can not do any maneuvers anyways. So pad 4 is fine.
Helicopter 426, use caution, there's a flock of birds, appears over taxiway Echo, about tower height.
Taxiway Echo?
Roger, we're gonna look out for that. Thank you, 426. Yeah, over taxiway Echo there is a lot of birds. Echo, let me check where Echo is. No, that's just east of the big white building.
No.
Is taxiway Echo.
And then we are turning, we are directly downwind, left downwind.
So we can already, if you want, you can do it now. You can already turn 45 degree and then 45 degree back.
Okay. This heading?
Yes, that's perfect, yeah. Maybe a little more, right? It's okay.
Yes.
The taxiway Echo is just here where this white building is, the smaller one. Gonna look out for the birds. Yes, and then we don't want to go more south than the taxiway, so here we just enter the downwind and then we look out for the road with the trees, right?
Yes. We are
crew track 1113, holding short of running 26 for left hand river
downwind, and we need
Crew track 1113, Long Beach Tower.
1, 2, 3 in the green, Samples middle.
Helicopter 426, they're just ahead of you now, looks like they're slightly above you.
Roger, we have them inside, thank you, 426.
Tower
Crew track
says
1113, left turn at the river, approved runway 26.
They just told us about these birds.
Take out ready 265, crew track 1113.
So he said there is a flock of birds, a lot of birds.
Yes, continue gauges. First
Helicopter 426, the men instructions hold east of runway 30.
For the east, runway 30, helicopter 426.
Good job. What's your altitude?
Yes.
A bit higher. There's one guy on final, that's why we have to hold east.
Fine.
I don't see, yeah, it's a small aircraft. But doesn't matter.
Yes.
You just have to follow the instructions. Yeah, remember when you start the turn, also raise collective a little, otherwise you're gonna go too low, you see. We raise collective a little more, we are already a little low. So whenever we do turns, especially when we do steep turns, we're gonna also need more power, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, outside that was a nice distance, a really nice turn, so you use a lot of space, that's good. Okay, this guy is on short final. Oh yeah, he's just over the beginning of the runway. What's your airspeed?
Tower, 626 down, holding short of runway 26 left. Request straight out departure to Hanoi Airport.
Number 6233 Delta, Long Beach Tower, straight out departure approved, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, full takeoff, runway 26 left, please reach it. Long Beach Tower, southwest 3473, ILS 30.
Southwest 3473, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear land 30, south 3473.
Okay, now he's on the ground, so probably we're gonna get...
Helicopter 426, pad 3, clear to land.
Pad 3, clear to land, helicopter 426. We're continue on this.
Okay, now we got pad 3.
Yes,
turn left Delta 4,
nice
contact
chance.
ground.
Let's turn Delta 4 over to ground, thanks for help, 6 Charlie Bravo.
Maybe towers sensitive.
Usually it's keep turning.
Oh, yes.
Usually they expect that we use pad 3,
no.
That's why. Okay, we get a little more airspeed and you can already start to descend. Now we are very high. So as soon as you lose airspeed, you're also gonna climb, right? Right pedal when you start to descend. And try to turn over the road. Left side clear. Yeah, turn a little steeper. We wanna turn over the road. Just good job raising the collective. Now we have a nice altitude again.
Clear left side, clear left side.
Now we have 60 knots, 300, that's perfect. Exactly what we want for final, right? We lost a little airspeed.
Yeah.
A little right cycling.
Career track 1113, frequency change approved, have a good flight.
Frequency change approved, career track 1113.
Yeah, maybe let's raise collective a little, we don't want to overfly this guy too low.
Yes.
He's going exactly below us. That's his own fault. Nice, that angle looks really nice. Keep a little airspeed, yeah, and raise, slowly start to raise. Airspeed is gone, good job. Yeah, let's raise collective forward cycle. Nice. Don't get too low. Really good. So, still, it was a really nice approach. Still a little undershoot, which you can always adjust, right? So remember when you're gonna see, hey, you're landing a couple feet short, just raise the collective a little.
Yes.
And keep the pressure forward. Okay, where is the wind coming from?
Right.
Yeah. Doc say. Yeah, this one, yeah.
Yes, this way?
It's hanging down also, but yeah, maybe they have a little wind, but not too much. Also, the 80s reported calm, right?
Yes.
So let's turn to the tower.
Clear left side, clear left side.
If the wind is not too strong,
yes.
It's always good to turn to the tower, because then we have a good view.
Number 33 Delta,
on
frequency
runway
change approved,
30.
have a good flight.
Yeah, let's do a set down.
Frequency approved, proceed to stop.
Should you stabilize first? Take your time.
Miami Static, check 173, hold short 26 Foxtrot 1, left at the river.
Career track 173, Long Beach Tower, left at the river, approved, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
265, clear for takeoff, career track 173.
Nice. Good job on the collective. We were moving a little bit, very slowly to the back, so make sure you stop that first. It was not a lot, that's why it was still very safe.
Yes.
But there was a little movement back, so really try to avoid this. If you move a little to the front, that's okay. But back can get dangerous.
Yeah,
okay, then let's do another traffic pattern.
Southwest.
So what should we do first, always?
Yeah, gauge checks.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 in the green. Middle, okay. Oaks, main pure enough, low yellow, and then low light out, turquoise in the green.
Okay.
Okay, southwest.
Yeah, so let's first pick up,
yes,
but yeah, good job, you always check the runway. But until we are in the air.
473, turn right kilo, contact ground.
Right kilo over ground, southwest, 3473.
Nice.
Perfect, left. Okay. Then contact. Long Beach Tower helicopter 426 and pad 3, request red cross traffic.
Helicopter 426, pad 3, clear for takeoff.
Pad 3, clear for takeoff, helicopter 426.
Nice, beautiful. Yes, that's a nice transition. Very slow forward cycling. Good job. Eyes on the target. That's a little too much forward cycling.
Yeah.
And aft cycling. Loop, you see, and then forward.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so it was a little too much forward because we were really close to the ground.
Yes.
So you can get a little higher and then you can do it.
Got it.
Request pad assignment, we have Papa.
Helicopter 4, 1
Keep
Mike
the
Charlie,
power a
Long
little
Beach
higher.
Tower.
Just 6.
London Star Cessna 272 Whiskey Charlie at 2,200 with information.
Okay, that turn was a little late.
Miles up at the airport for runway 26 left.
November 272 Whiskey Charlie, Long Beach Tower, make left traffic, runway 26 left.
Left traffic, runway 26 left, 2 Whiskey Charlie.
Helicopter 426, pad 3, cleared to land.
That's right, clear to land, helicopter 426.
Nice, good job going 70.
Helicopter 1 Mike Charlie, taxiway Julie to be met landing, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff,
Okay,
1 Mike
check
Charlie.
1, 2, 3 in the ground pass middle. Main fury now, no yellow or light shouts. The tracker in the green. Have it off.
Nice, beautiful, very good airspeed altitude. Make sure this time you turn over the road.
Yes.
And the turns need to be pretty steep, right? Because otherwise we do one big turn. We want to do two turns.
Flight direct signal hill for runway 26 left.
Direct signal hill, runway 26 left, 2 Whiskey Charlie.
Long Beach Tower.
Okay, don't look too much on here, look outside.
Right, requesting a left at the river.
Sling 588 Alpha Delta, Long Beach Tower, left at the river,
Forward
runway
cycling and
26
race
left.
connect. Yes.
Runway 26 right, left approved, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, what's your altitude? When you are below 350, you want to raise the collector.
Track 173, traffic at 11 o'clock, 3 miles, turning northbound to Cessna, descending out of 2,800.
Looking for that traffic, route track 173.
Okay, a little low.
Helicopter 1 Mike Charlie, pad 4 or 2, clear to land.
Pad 4, clear to land, 1 Mike Charlie.
Copy, pad 4.
Yeah. Nice, good job. A little right side click, that's good.
Long Beach Tower, Sling 532 Alpha November, holding short of runway 26
right
for a left at the river.
Sling 532 Alpha November, Long Beach Tower, stand by.
Don't move the cyclic too much. Small movements, try to keep it stable.
Track 173, the traffic now 12 o'clock, 2 miles, northeast.
Good timing with the raise collective.
2,800.
Now raise a little more, raise more.
On the box looking for track
Raise more, that you hit the spot. Yes, beautiful.
Traffic attack.
So this time you just raised a little more,
Track 173.
but now we are in a higher hover,
Yes.
and we hit the spot perfectly.
Yes.
So really nice final approach.
Number 2 Whiskey Charlie, runway
Some
26
small
left,
things.
clear to land.
We lost a little airspeed again, so sometimes we get a little too slow, especially on the final turn usually,
Yes.
and also a little too low.
November 532 Alpha November, left at the river.
So when we reach 350 feet in base, that's when we want to raise the collective quite a bit.
Yes, yes.
Because if you don't do that, you're going to keep descending, and then you are on final a little too low. So we were on final at 250 already. So the approach was in the beginning a little shallow. Your adjustment on final was excellent, but we just were a little close to the buildings over there. So next time we just try to, maybe don't lower collective that much when you descend, or you just, one quick check on base, on your altitude, and when you see 350, you raise a little.
Yes.
Okay, let's turn to the tower.
Long Beach Tower, make left traffic, runway 26 left.
Let's not take 26 left.
And let's also practice another set down.
And Tower 2 Whiskey Charlie, possibly get 2 laps in the pattern as pattern still suspended.
Oh, okay.
That's okay, good job resetting. Try to keep moving down, yes, nice. So whenever you stop going down, it's a little harder to control. So if you keep going down, very good.
Unfortunately, the pattern is suspended now.
Okay.
There's no traffic.
But let's first, before you do the call, let's
Yes,
pick
and then we get check 1, 2, 3 in the green ambience middle. Aux main fury now, no yellow, or light shout in the green. Okay, clear pickup.
Yes.
Clear track 635 on request.
Okay, then left circle, left. Okay, contact.
Long Beach Tower, helicopter 426, FS3, Lakers left, cross traffic.
Helicopter 426, pad 3, clear for takeoff.
Pad 3, clear for takeoff, helicopter 426. 1 Mike Charlie at pad 4, request lane work.
Helicopter 1 Mike Charlie, lane work approved.
Lane work approved, 1 Mike Charlie.
Beautiful transition. Yeah, that's a good altitude, yes, nice. Eyes outside, now a little more forward. 80 knots, a little forward. And then, yeah. So I like, if I have so much space, I like to get a little faster than 40. And then it's much easier to climb after that.
Yes. This takeoff is so fast, outside click.
Yeah. A little right pedal, actually, yeah, maybe a little. Power a little higher.
Okay, left circle, left circle.
Number 8 Alpha Delta, frequency change approved, have a good flight.
Frequency change approved, 8 Alpha Delta.
Helicopter 426, continue downwind, hold east of runway 30. Traffic is midfield downwind for runway 26. Let the Cessna, they're making a short approach for the south runway.
Continue downwind, looking for traffic, helicopter 426.
Clear track 635, make short approach, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Short approach is left relay for track 265.
RV762, Hotel Victor.
Should also say, most important to say on this call,
RV762, Hotel Victor, Long Beach Airport,
was
midfield letter
hold east of runway 30.
East of
So that's what we forgot there. So maybe he tells us again.
2 Hotel Victor approved.
This guy is doing a short approach.
yes.
But yeah, we just
Long Beach Tower, St. November 265, Lima
Check
Delta.
1, 2, 3, Indianapolis, Fears enough, yellow, light shower,
Lima Delta, Long Beach Tower, standby traffic departure, runway 30. Number 2 Whiskey Charlie, turn left box at 3, contact ground.
Left box at 3, contact ground, 2 Whiskey Charlie.
okay, don't lower.
635, traffic 12
Hold east.
and a quarter mile, eastbound helicopter 500.
Looking here, Jackson 35.
Southwest 3851, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, line for wing.
30 left way, Delta 3851.
Helicopter 426, hold east of runway 30.
Hold east.
Hold east, helicopter 426.
Number 2 off November, traffic over the Queen, southbound Sling.
Yeah, hold east of runway 30.
yes.
So now he told us again because
Southwest 3851, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3851.
Long Beach Tower, Cherokee Manor 260, Tango on the ILS approach.
Number 9260 Tango, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear to land.
30, clear to land, 60 Tango.
Clear track 635, turn left box at 3, contact ground.
Left box at 3 over here, clear track 635.
Number
turn a
504,
little
left
more.
of the river, approved, runway 26
we don't
left.
want to get more south than this blue building.
Helicopter 426, pad 3, clear to land.
Pad 3, clear to land, helicopter 426.
Okay, now we have to lower collective a lot, right? So maybe it's going to be a little steeper approach.
Yes. Okay, left circle, left circle.
If you want, yeah, let's actually do a steep approach, okay?
Yes.
So as soon as you see the spot at the bottom of the compass, you can still descend now. Get a little more airspeed. But when the spot is somewhere here,
yes,
then you just reduce the airspeed and do a steep approach. You know, raise collective.
Number 265, Lima Delta, left at the river, approved, runway 26 right, cliff takeoff, caution wake turbulence, Boeing 737, departure, runway 30.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 right, 65 Lima Delta.
Southwest 3851,
Okay, so let's
departure, have a good flight.
apply arm cycling to get a slow airspeed. Just overheat here.
RV2 Hotel Victor, descent pattern altitude approved.
And then you start to raise collective.
Number 60 Tango, hold short,
Okay,
runway
left
26 right,
pedal.
traffic.
Holding short, 26 right for traffic, 60
The raise collective, we want to
RV2 Hotel
Yes,
Victor,
300.
runway 26
not more
right,
than
clear to land.
300 there. Nice.
RV2 Hotel Victor, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Alright, there's an open line. 26 right, clear to land, 2 Delta.
Nice. Beautiful, perfectly hit the spot. Okay, let's set down in this direction. Beautiful set down, no movement at all. Yeah, so now it was a little chaos because we had to decide steep approach, right? Just when you do a steep approach, remember you wanna almost do like a quick stop and reduce the airspeed just over ETL, because you reduce the airspeed slowly to 50, 40, but you really wanna do quick stop and then ETL, and then you lose performance, then raise collective and very slowly walk it down. So we could even do it slower, but in the end it was really good. But also very important on this maneuver, steep approach and max performance takeoff.
Yes.
That the trim strings are in center. Okay, then let's do max performance takeoff as well now.
Okay.
RV2 Hotel Victor.
First.
Yes. Cherokee on a 2.5 mile final landing, runway 30.
First RPM.
Short of your intersection.
Okay, frictional. Your temperature setting 12992. Yeah, this than 100.
How much is it?
Number 594, frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
Change approved, 594, good day.
Feet,
How much feet?
80.
The pressure altitude is 80 feet. What?
Yes, 80 feet.
But it's below zero.
Yes.
So it's minus.
Minus
60 actually.
60. Minus 60.
Yes.
0.
000. Yeah, that was the setting.
Okay. And then we are max takeoff performance. Here you 600. How 26 to 6 to 4, maybe 2.6
RV2
or
Hotel Victor,
7.
turn left.
Yeah, 7, a little more, because the temperature is pretty high, it's between 20 and 30.
7.
So 2.7, yeah.
Yes, 7 and max takeoff performance 3.6. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we are
3.6.
off. Brace. Clutch light 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clutch light out. Left, light.
Okay, wait a second. What should we do next?
Oh, gauge check. 1, 2, 3 in the green compass middle. Signal. Check no yellow or light shout. Check on the red.
Cherokee 6 Tango, turn left Delta 4, contact ground.
Left Delta 4, contacting ground 60 Tango.
Okay, also there is a guy on the taxiway, on the runway.
Yes, check.
But he's turning now, so it should be no problem. Okay. Can you remember what we have to request?
Yes, tower helicopter 426, pass 3, gas live cross traffic, short delay.
Long Beach Tower, runway 30, quick takeoff.
Over.
30, clear for takeoff, airborne 2066.
Did you hear that? One guy, 30, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 30, clear to land.
So somebody's
Runway 30,
taking off at runway 30 now.
Yes.
So we have to wait.
Cessna 532 Bravo, there's a 6 mile west of the airport, request for landing to 526 left. Please information, Papa.
Number 532 Bravo Delta, Long Beach Tower. Flight towards the Queen, I'll call your turn inbound for runway 26 left.
Flight toward Queen to Bravo Delta.
Maybe takes a couple more seconds.
Yes.
The big jet, so it should be pretty fast. There is also a guy on final, but he's very far away, so it should be no problem.
This helicopter's... Oh.
Yeah.
This helicopter's wrong.
With what?
Yeah, manifold pressure,
Yeah,
up and down, bouncing.
Manifold pressure is bouncing a little.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's the instruments, because also when we have higher power, it's always moving a little. So I think the instrument has a little problem.
But I feel the governors up and down.
Oh
close
yeah.
open, yes.
Yeah, true. Okay, this guy is gone.
Yes, okay, yours. Okay, clear. Contact.
Tower helicopter 426 at Pad 3, request for cross traffic, short delay.
Helicopter 426 at Pursuit requested Pad 3, quick takeoff.
Pad 3, clear for takeoff, helicopter 426.
Zero Black 2066, contact SoCal departure, have a good flight.
2066, good night.
Number 2 Bravo Delta, enter a left downwind, runway 26 left.
Good, in more airspeed. Till you have the vibrations. Aha, that is the performance. Okay, keep the power high.
Yes.
Keep the power higher. A little more. Yeah, because here it's really important to use all the power. Nice. Maybe a little lower. Oh no, actually it's okay.
Okay, clear obstacle.
November 65537, holding short 26 right, but straight out departure Compton.
Number 65537 Long Beach Tower, 3 out approved, runway 26 right, quick takeoff.
Straight out approved, 26 right, let's take off.
Nice, good job. Very smooth transition to 60 knots. Was
One
good.
Mike Charlie, Pad 4 request, air taxi to Julie to beam Atlantic.
Helicopter 426, hold west of runway 30.
Holding west of runway 30, helicopter 426.
Nice, good
Helicopter
catch.
1 Mike Charlie, approved as requested, taxiway Julie to beam Atlantic. Cleared to land, traffic is holding west of runway 30, helicopter.
Clear to land, 1 Mike Charlie, air taxi to Julie to beam Atlantic.
Yeah, I'd say we go back to Maverick.
Yes.
So this guy is just taxiing over there. Yeah, maybe you can request, so Tower Helicopter 426, request landing at Maverick.
Okay.
Tower helicopter 426, request landing at Maverick.
Helicopter 426, pursues requested, landing Maverick, owners.
Yes, helicopter 426.
Landing at Maverick at our own risk, Helicopter 426. So he said proceed as requested, and landing at Maverick at our own risk. That's okay. So just turn down.
Number 291 Mike Echo, Long Beach Tower, left of the river, approved, runway 26 left, quick takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, 1 Mike Echo.
Till the right pedal.
Yes.
You can keep 60 knots, you don't have to get faster. Just 60. Okay, let's do a normal descent like we always do. And on final we keep 300 feet, 60 knots and do a steep approach, okay?
Yes.
Watch your altitude, raise collective. So with that low power, so we have to be at 500 to...
Yes.
Number 2 Bravo Delta, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Runway 26 left, clear to land to Bravo Delta.
Carp it up, you
Yes.
can just focus on flying. Little left pedal. Okay, make sure you start to descend. Keep 60. The horizon, keep the 60 knots altitude forward. Nice. Then we just gonna, you can level off at 300 feet. And then we do a steep approach to Maverick.
Yes.
Build the right pedal. Make sure when you do left turns, you don't apply left side pedal. I know on the fixed wing you have to do this, so that probably you are used to that, but try to avoid this, okay?
We're kicked, we're steep approach.
Yes, steep approach.
Okay. More and more okay, right now.
Yeah. Yeah. More off cycle. Yes, that's good. And now you're gonna lose performance and then you can raise collective. Now you can raise. Then slowly walk it down. Yes, so now we have the vibrations, that's a good airspeed. Trim strings are centered, very good. You know, the
November 1 Mike Echo.
check our VSI.
Operative reset.
Studying 1 Mike Echo.
Perfect airspeed, very good.
In November 1 Mike Echo, actually it's your mode C.
And in the end, you can go a little to the right.
Okay, altitude 1 Mike Echo.
November 1 Mike
Don't
Echo, I
get
have you now
slower.
altitude indicates 800.
Roger that 1 Mike Echo.
November 537, frequency change approved, have a good flight.
Nice, that was a beautiful steep approach.
537, thank you.
Left clear.
Long Beach Tower, 0 Tango, holding short 26 left on tip.
That was a little too much. Where are you turning?
Oh, yes.
Where are you going?
November 9260 Tango, Long Beach Tower, hold for release.
Hold for release, 60 Tango.
Okay, then we hover to the first yellow line.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as the helicopter turns too much or does something you don't
November 1
want,
Mike Echo, your mode C dropped off again.
you should try to do something against it, right? Because maybe you get a little crosswind, then you want to be active on the pedals. Let's go over here or over here somewhere.
Perfect.
Yeah, if you can, always do left pedal turns. You know you can keep doing right,
Yes.
but left pedal turns are always safer.
Long Beach Tower, Cessna 783 Delta Golf, holding short 26 left, ready for the 91.
Southwest 1452, Long Beach Tower, runway 30, click takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, Southwest 1452.
November 783 Delta Golf, Long Beach Tower, stand by. November 1 Mike Echo, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 1 Mike Echo.
November 2 Bravo Delta, turn left.
Yeah, and shut down.
Contact ground.
10 left, Foxtrot 3, contact ground.
Always remember which direction,
Yes.
because you're gonna have an overspeed really quick. RPM a little higher.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because it's cleared up a lot now, so all the clouds are gone. Usually that also means the wind is picking up a little. So when you feel like you're landing and then the helicopter starts to turn, try to be active on the pedals.
Yeah.
So even if there is strong winds, you have to still control the helicopter, right? So we turned a lot over there. So try to avoid this. And then when you hovered over there, it was nice. But always remember with this rotor system, when the blades turn to the left, so you always want to use left pedal turns.
Yes.
That's much safer. Especially here, it made no sense to turn to the right because it's a longer way and it's unsafer.
Yes.
The left is just 90 degrees and it's safer, so you can. It's not always possible. Sometimes there are obstacles or other aircrafts, or when you land off airport there may be trees and bushes, then it's maybe not always possible, but if it's possible, we always prefer left pedal turns. But yeah, in general, good flight again. Yeah, some small things that sometimes we lost a little altitude. I think it was especially because you're not used to this helicopter, and on this helicopter you just have to raise the collective more, because the other ones, even if you let go, the collective stays at the same position.
Yes.
This one, the collective goes always a little down.
Yes, that's
So you really need a little, but it takes a little time to get used to that. But in the end it was already much better. And also focus on when you do turns, or whenever you adjust your airspeeds, you just use the airspeed indicator for checking. But the adjusting, you do it with the horizon, okay? So you look outside, 70 to 60 knots, and then you can just do a quick double check.
Yeah.
So this is not your main source of input. Your main source is the horizon, okay? So sometimes you were a little bit too much inside of the cockpit.
Yes.
And that's probably why we lost sometimes a little bit airspeed, especially when we turned downwind to base. But also that got better in the end. In the beginning in company was a little more, but it got better and better.
Yes.
But yeah, so overall good flight again. Also very nice pickups and set downs. That was really good. We just want to avoid any movement to the back. But the collective inputs are really nice and smooth. Good job.
Good winner 80, turn left Foxtrot 4, taxi close via Foxtrot.
Okay, 30 minutes. Also.
Number 444, Echo Bravo, Long Beach Tower, straight out departure for runway 26 right, quick takeoff. November 3 Delta Golf, runway 26 left, quick takeoff.
Runway 26 left, quick takeoff, straight up.
November 37 Quebec, runway 26 left, quick takeoff.
Runway 26 left, quick takeoff, 37 Quebec.